They call it rehabilitation, but at some point, you have to have habilitation before you can have rehabilitation. I had never had the habilitation part, so how can you restore something that was never there? I had to get away from the valuing sex, violence, money, murders, fast cars, gangs, guns. And I didn't have the conventional mom and dad. I didn't have a Harriet and Carol Brady's, and in my life, I didn't have a Brady bunch. I had a mother who was orphaned at 13 years old. I did 26 years on a 15-year to life sentence. I have 5 years of parole. When you go to jail, you've virtually been kicked out the world. And you feel that in there. Then, hey, no, you can't vote. Don't worry about who your congressman is. Don't worry about who your president is. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about that. But all these people are supposed to be speaking for you, are supposed to be helping you out, but you have no say-so. You turn your life around. You become a citizen, tax-paying. You're doing all the things you're supposed to do. You're raising your family. But they're still hindering you. No matter what you do, there's still this hump, this wall you got to get over. You get over this one, here's another one, here's another one. I'm doing all the things that a normal citizen is supposed to do, but I'm not being treated like one. I can't vote, I can't sit on the jury. It's a lot of those virtual bars that come with once you're released from prison. I'm out. But right now, I have the same rights today as if I was in the 1960s and had never been to jail. In the 1960s, they couldn't vote, they couldn't sit on the jury, they couldn't bear arms, they couldn't get fair housing, you know what I mean? So, what has really changed when you look at today? I'm gonna be forever scarred by the mistake I made in 1990, you know what I mean? So that's gonna forever follow me. I may be under correctional supervision for the rest of my life. I may never be able to vote. I may be on parole for the rest of my life, you know what I mean? At this point, sitting right here in front of you, right here today, I'm on parole virtually for the rest of my life. What makes this person more of a citizen than me? I'm civically dead now because I committed a crime. So you just wiped me off the map. I'm civically dead. I did a life sentence. I'm home now. I'm home though, so I did a life sentence. When does that end? You know what I mean? So virtually right now, I may never be able to vote again. Really? Is that a punishment? So I'm being punished for the rest of my life? Why can't a person on parole vote? I really don't understand it. What is the danger in that? I mean, is it still about punishment? We feel like we're citizens. We should have a right to vote. I mean, am I civically dead? Does my civic duties end because I probably made one of the worst decisions of my life, end up in prison? You think of a guy in prison, and he's starting to have a civic mind. He's thinking civic-mindedly. He's starting to think, I'm sitting here in Corcoran State Prison, for instance. Who's the sheriff here? Who's the judge here? Who's the coroner here? Who's the DA here? Now, he can actually vote on that. If he, you know what I mean? He can actually vote on that. So now he's thinking, now he's part of the community. Now his mindset is changing. Voting strips the African-American community of their power. And that's, to me, that's the key to mass incarceration. That's what mass incarceration is to me. To me, it's a strategy to strip African Americans and Latinos of their power to vote. You strip of our power, then what do we have? If it's not us, next thing it'll be you. They're going to be stripping you of something. And you still have, I think it's 12 states in this United States that once you commit a felony in that state, you can never vote again. You forfeit your rights, period. Black men make up, 6% of this country? Yet we make up 40% of the prison population. A lot of people don't even know that they can vote. So we're trying to get the word out on that. Voting's always been a big deal in the African American community, and we've never had it equally the way we're supposed to. The thing that happened in Florida, with the literacy test back in the day, they would put a thing of jelly beans up and say, guess how many jelly beans is in this jar, and you can vote. How the hell do you know how many jelly beans is in this jar? And what does that matter when it comes to your vote? And those are the games they play. They've been playing with African Americans for years, and they still playing games with us right now.